Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am your grandpa, and one of the first stories I'll be sharing is called The Tortoise and the Medicine Man. It's a story about the consequences of greed and the quest for solutions. You won't want to miss the lessons that unfold. Once upon a time there was a community called Akuna. In that city everyone lived peacefully and happily with each other. There was in that city a man called Tortoise with his wife Alabho, and they have many children. Everybody in that city were very industrious and hard-working, and at the end of every year they will always have abundant harvest, and everyone will be happy and appeasing the gods of their ancestors for the increase of their farm produce. But unfortunately Mr. Tortoise was a very lazy man. When his mate were busy working in their farms, he will be moving about the city doing nothing. At the end of the year he will be left with nothing for his family. This problem of poverty continued every year, and his family were suffering seriously. They stayed for days without food. His wife and the children will be moving around the city begging for alms every time. Seeing all these always put Mr. Tortoise in a very sad mood, but he cannot do anything because he was very lazy with a feeble hands. One day he talked to himself and said, "What shall I do to avert these terrible shame on my family? How will I overcome these challenges?" One day he decided to travel to a very far country to contact a medicine man because he overheard at the beer bar when someone was talking about the medicine man. So he began the journey. After so many days he finally arrived at the medicine man house. "Welcome to my house, my son. I know why you are here. Don't worry, your problem will be solved. You want me to help you to overcome the shame of poverty in your family, right?" "Yes," the wise one said Mr. Tortoise. "Okay, don't worry, I will tell you what to do. Go and bring 1 white vulture, 7 cola nut and eggs with double head." "Ah, where will I get all these items?" shouted Mr. Tortoise. "Don't worry, give me some money, I will provide them for you," said the medicine man. Okay, then he brought some squeeze and dirty notes and said, "These are all I have. Please help your son." "Okay, drop them here," the medicine man replied. "Then take these calabash, it contain black powder made from magic substances. You will have to dig a tunnel from your house to under the tree at the market square. After which every market day you will rub the powder on your face and enter through the tunnel to the market. When you get there you will begin to sing and shouting, and the tree will be shaking seriously. Everyone will run for their lives, and they will leave behind all their belongings. You and your family will come out and collect as much as you want, and remember, your family will also rub the powder on their faces." When Mr. Tortoise got home, he began the process. He dug the tunnel to the market and informed his family his mission. So on the market day, everybody was in the market buying and selling. Suddenly, there came a very terrible and strange noise from every direction. Everyone was so afraid and ran for their lives. After they have gone, Mr. Tortoise and family came out and began to pack things into their house. This continued for so many months. Now Mr. Tortoise's household began to enjoy like never before. His wife began to go proudly to places with other women, and his children started talking boldly amongst their friends, and people begin to wonder how come this family became wealthy within a short period of time, and also how come when terrible things are happening in the city causing misfortune to many people, but Mr. Tortoise and family are living happily. These and lots more were the questions in so many people's mind. One day all the chiefs in the city gather because the mystery became too worst that everyone was afraid to go to the market in the village, and anyone that went will lost everything. Now they concluded of sending some people to the same medicine man for solution. When the delegates arrived at the medicine man's shrine, he said, "Don't bother yourself, I know why you are here. There is strange thing happening at the market square," said the medicine man. "Yes, you are right, please what can we do?" "Don't worry, just a little token. Bring me white vulture, 7 he-goat with bears, and 10 days old 17 keg of palm wine." "Ah, how can we get all these?" said the delegates. "Don't worry, you will have to pay big amount of money, then I got them for you." "Okay, well said," replied the delegates. So they gave him much money, and the medicine man gave them an image that looked exactly like human being and a bottle of a very strong adhesive gum, and said, "On the market day set this image at the center of the market and rub it with the gum. Once the strange thing happen again, everyone will run left alone. The image and the strange person will think it's a human being. Then he will decide to fight with the image. Then the gum will hold him. Thank you very much. We shall give you reply as soon as we'll catch the strange man," said the delegates. On the market day, Mr. Tortoise and his family performed as they always do, and everybody ran away. But there is a problem. One guy refused to run, said Mr. Tortoise. "Wait, let me go," and threatening him peradventure, he runs so that we can pack things as before. So Mr. Tortoise went closer, but the guy refused to be disturbed. "Are you not afraid that you did not run?" said Mr. Tortoise. It didn't respond, so he decided to slap the image. His hand got stuck. He slapped it with his left hand. It got stuck. "Okay, I will kick you with these my legs." He kicked it, the both legs get stuck. Immediately some strong men emerged from somewhere. Mr. Tortoise tried to pull himself, but he is glued to the image. "Behold, some strong men are coming. Oh, what have I done to myself?" said Mr. Tortoise. Finally they caught him and discovered he is Mr. Tortoise. "I will say it. How could you become wealthy suddenly? So this is what you have been doing." They dragged him to the city center where everyone was waiting to uncover the mystery behind the shaking tree. "How did you manage to involve yourself into this?" said the elders. "Please forgive me. It was the terrible hunger in my home and the shame of not being able to provide for my family pushed me into looking for solutions of how to overcome them, that I went to see the medicine man that gave me all the strategy that I used to perform everything." "You mean the medicine man?" asked the chiefs. "Yes," replied Mr. Tortoise. "Is not the same medicine man that gave us the mysterious image and glue will catch you with. This man had caused a problem and provided us with solution after collecting a huge amount of money from us. We shall deal with him, but as for you and your household, we will banish out of our community." So Mr. Tortoise and all his family were banished out of the community with shame, and when the elders sent strongmen to fetch the medicine man, he was no longer there. All the attempt made to find him failed. This is the end of Mr. Tortoise and the Medicine Man. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any stories. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what kinds of tales you'd like to explore together.